Ron Harris here from MuscularVeteran.com. Coverage of the Indy Pro brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Standing here with Women's Bodybuilding Pro. This year they did add Women's Bodybuilding all the way from Kentucky, Donna Salib. First of all, Donna, how excited are you that they added Women's Bodybuilding this year?
I'm super excited. I am always excited when they give us another opportunity to qualify for the Olympia.
Now, I don't remember you being quite this impressive before. I've seen you compete before, and you're always very good, but I don't know who's beating this, if anybody's beating this, especially when there's only 5 women in this inaugural version of it. So how much weight or how much size, how much improvement have you made? Is it all in my head? Because you look so much better than what I remember.
Figuratively, around 8 pounds difference from last year. My conditioning is absolutely spot on.
Yes.
Just overall, I look to add just a little bit more size, bring in more detail this time. So I think we accomplished that goal. So
I'm not going to say what's your delt routine, but good Lord, look at those delts. They're something else. I want to talk about your other job or the other sport you're involved in. Like I said, a lot of bodybuilders, myself included, that when I started out, it wasn't bodybuilders that I was inspired by. It was pro wrestlers.
Yes.
The physiques back, I'm pretty old, so it was like Jimmy Snuka and Hulk Hogan and the guys from the late 70s to the 80s. How did you get into pro wrestling? You are a pro wrestler.
So my husband actually got me into this. So he was wrestling before I was. So I would go to the matches and stuff and watch him. I always wanted to be involved in whatever he was doing and be supportive, of course. And then I started to want to get involved, so I started doing ballet for him, and then next thing I know, I'm doing a tag team match with him. So I loved it. I took some time off from it. I'll probably revisit it after who knows how long, I'm going to be doing this. So, but yeah, absolutely thrilled to do it and everything. It's a lot of fun. So kind of living the dream of a couple of different.
The one thing I would be concerned with as a bodybuilder and pro wrestler would be the injury factor, because bodybuilding is a very controlled environment. You're moving exactly the way you want to move, and not at all in pro wrestling. You're getting thrown around and coming off ropes. How do you stay injury-free in something with so many inherent risks in it?
So that's one of the reasons that I kind of backed off of it the last couple of years. Last year was my last year in it because I didn't want to take the risk of injury, interfering with the bodybuilding and everything, because this is my first and foremost. But you have to worry about the talent. Is the talent educated? Do they have the skills that they need to? Some people get so involved in, what spots they're going to do instead of doing, what they're supposed to be doing. So that's why we kind of just put that on a back burner. So you do have that risk, though.
But you can always go back to wrestling. Come on now.
Absolutely.
I mean, I see guys in WWE that they were wrestling when I was a kid, and they're still wrestling.
I tell you what, Al Snow is a good friend of mine, and I tell you what, he's always welcomed me with open arms into OVW, and I'm sure I'll be revisiting, so y'all have to come out and watch.
Okay. Yeah, what organization do you wrestle with?
Ohio Valley Wrestling. Okay. It's out in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, cool. Well, I wish you the very best of luck here. I haven't seen what the rest of the women look like, but you look phenomenal, so right now you're my pick to win.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You can check it out tomorrow, DaveBowersProductions.com. You can pick up the pay-per-view, only $9.99. Head to MuscularDevelopment.com for our play-by-play, contest photos, and all that good stuff. Good luck to you, Donna Salib.
Thank you so much.
I think you're going to do pretty well.
Thank you.
That's it. Thanks for watching.